Hey, what's up everybody? The Fish Tank Guy here, and today I'll be giving you a really brief update on the 10-gallon Nano Reef. That's right, the 10-gallon Nano Reef. So I haven't done an update on this tank in quite some time since I moved from my old house to my new house. That was the last video I did on it, and that was just moving the tank. That really didn't even show kind of what was going on and what was new in the tank, and now I'm going to be doing a brief update. So first off, the Name My Clownfish contest, that was actually a thing, and the winner was Mulder and Scully. So these guys are now named Mulder and Scully, the two clownfish, and they're doing great, and they're happy in the tank. And since I moved back in May, I did not do a water change in this tank since then. I think I moved the tank actually in early June. So it's been June, July, August, September. So about 4.5 months since I did a water change. So the tank was looking pretty gnarly. But once I did the water change, everything perked up. The tank looks a lot nicer, a lot cleaner, and the corals are actually doing really well. I neglected this tank to the point where a few of the corals had fallen off and they were in the sand. And I couldn't really tell how open they were or how big they were until I actually pulled them out of the sand and placed them on the rocks where they belonged. So the first thing you'll notice is the torch coral looks awesome. It is larger, it is fuller, it's open, it's happy, and I'm really happy about that. So that one is looking great. And also my frog spawn that started out the size of maybe my thumbnail is quite large now compared to what it once was, and it's looking really great. Also, the Duncan Coral in the middle of the tank, it started out with maybe 5 or 6 heads, and now it has 11 or 12. So that's looking really good too. Happy about that. And then last but not least, the pulsing Xenia. It's grown a little bit. It hasn't grown a lot, but it still looks pretty good. And I would say for a tank that has been severely neglected over the last few months, I'm really happy that these corals have showed any signs of growth at all. Now I know that as a fish tank owner, I got to be a little bit more responsible and take care of this tank a little bit better, which I plan on doing moving forward, especially now that I've gone through the whole moving process and everything is transitioned and we're kind of here and everything's a little bit more stable now and things like that. So hey, the future of this tank will eventually be transplanted into the brand new fish tank tower that I am working on. You'll find another playlist of that on my YouTube channel. That's going to be 4 20-gallon long fish tanks stacked onto each other, with the bottom tank being a sump for the whole system. So it'll be 3 display tanks, 1 sump tank at the bottom, and the inhabitants of this tank will merge into one of those tanks, along with my 5-gallon Pico Reef. So it's going to be, I'm going to do some consolidation, but at the same time I'm going to be doing some expansion because, this tank and the 5-gallon will fit in one of the 20-gallon tanks. So I'll have 2 other 20-gallon tanks that I populate with fun stuff. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for checking out my channel and this video. Once again, I'm the Fish Tank Guy, and, if you like this video, hit me with a thumbs up. Also, be sure to check out my podcast that I recently started. You can search for that on the Google Play Store or iTunes. Just search for The Fish Tank Guy and you will find it. Hopefully you guys enjoy that, and let me know if you have any feedback for me, and I'll try to improve it, change it, however you guys think. It's very fish focused. I talk about some random things in there too, but I try to keep it fish focused as much as I can. So, all right, I blabbered on long enough. Until a future Fish Tank Guy video, I will see you guys soon.